Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Expeditious Fool Tarot. My name's Brandon, here with the Lightworkers card pool. We'll get right into it today. We've got the Lovers. Now, again, I'm using the Crow Tarot deck today. I'll give you a second to really see that card there so you can see some of the things I'm talking about. So with the Lovers, this is an interesting card. In a lot of decks, it shows, two lovers in the throes of passion, completely wrapped up in each other, things of that nature. It's a card that a lot of people like to get excited about in a love reading. A lot of times I have to correct people's perception in a love reading when the lovers come up, right? Because you hear the lovers, societally, our programming says, oh, okay, that's a good card, right? And it can be a good card. However, there is more potential for toxicity or some issues to arise with a Lover's card versus a Two of Cups. Now, in particular for the Lightworkers community, I was giving that information for all the tarot fans out there, but in particular for the Lightworker community, for the message today, not really picking this up necessarily as love as far as in the romantic sense. Let me show you here. As you can see, those two crows, they're drinking from the same heart, meaning they share the same life force energy. So in this case, the message that I'm getting for the Lightworker community is going to be one of, these crows, they have to make decisions together, right? They have to make decisions together because they drink from the same life force, meaning they can't separate from that life force, so they have to work in cooperation with the other, right? That's definitely advice as well as a call to, those of us out there trying to be the light in the world versus the darkness, trying to maintain that balance. There's a lot of dark out there, so we're trying to push out the light worker community, right? That's one thing that we need to focus on a lot of the time, is that all of our decisions, everybody should focus on it, but all of our decisions, they affect the collective, right? And not just the collective as in the human race, like we're superior. No, I mean the collective as in the world as an organism. Us as humans in general, we don't really do such a good job to help out that organism. We actually go the opposite side. So any way that we can raise our awareness about any issue that may be damaging either the health of the environment, the health of others, anything like that. And this isn't a political post. This is just legitimate advice here. If the other side of that heart supports you, you shouldn't do anything to damage it. You shouldn't make decisions that would potentially damage it. And that's the call for everybody today, is really to pay attention to the decisions you make. Pay attention to the outcomes of the decisions. How many people it will affect. What else it will affect besides people. It's also interesting that they have these two big trees here. They have these two big trees. That's one of the things that us as humans don't do a really good job at, right? It's causing a lot of problems on the earth. Deforestation. But whether it's dealing with your spouse or a coworker or the environment as a whole, I like to use the tree reference to try and break that down, not just for others, but even for myself, when I forget. And what I use is the fact that, like trees are the other half of our lungs. We can only do half the process ourselves. We breathe in carbon dioxide. We breathe in oxygen. We breathe out carbon dioxide. The trees, they breathe in carbon dioxide. They breathe out oxygen. It's literally the other half of our lungs right here. See them? It's the other half of our lungs. So why wouldn't you want to preserve and take care of the other half of your lungs? Even elementary school kids understand this concept. Yet, it becomes a problem. We really have to focus and make decisions because we all are connected. It is all the same life force. It is all the same heart. It's the same blood running through my veins that runs through every creature on this earth's veins, every plant on this earth's veins. That's why it's important for us to make proper decisions. Making decisions based off of how will this help everything, not just one person, one situation. How will this help the collective? And that's the real message here, because sometimes the lovers can get too wrapped up in each other, right? And their own situations and their worldly problems and their survival situations. When they do that, they're infatuated. They're not really concerned with raising the whole, right? And that's definitely the advice here today for you with the Lover's card. All right, everybody, thank you for watching diligently. I definitely do appreciate each and every single one of you. If y'all like what you see, like what you hear, make sure to share and subscribe. Those are, share and save. Those are the two top number 1 and 2 things that stick out with the Instagram's algorithm. Helps us reach more people, as well as make sure to comment and react. I love hearing from everybody out there. Also, anybody who wants to make a donation, or if you feel motivated to, there's a link down at the bottom here, as well as most of my posts. Those allow us to keep putting out the content, as well as raise up the quality of the content. And we have some stuff coming down the line. I know I posted a story yesterday talking about new technology, so I'm excited to show y'all that and see what else we can do with the new stuff coming down the line. So look forward to that in the future as well. If anybody wants to schedule a reading with me, I do have some availability today in the evening time, tomorrow during the day, and then throughout the rest of the week I've got some availability too, so I can get you scheduled in. If you just contact me on Instagram, or however you can contact me there with any of my contacts, we'll get you scheduled in. Thank y'all so much. Go out there and have a great day on purpose, everybody.